Welcome to the Fish Sports Marble Race FIFA Club World Cup 2025. This video will cover all of the first group games for each of the teams involved. So we'll be starting with Ahly versus Inter Miami, Bayern Munich versus Auckland City, PSG versus Atletico Madrid, Palmeiras versus Porto, Botafogo versus Seattle Sounders, Chelsea versus Los Angeles, Boca Juniors versus Benfica, Flamengo versus ES Tunis, Fluminese versus Borussia Dortmund, River Plate versus Urawa Red Diamond, Ulsan HD versus Mamelodi Sundowns, Monterrey versus Inter Milan, Manchester City versus Wydad AC, Real Madrid versus Hilal, Pachuca versus Red Bull Salzburg, and Al Ain versus Juventus. So just to confirm the format of this tournament, to determine how good the teams are, they are given a certain number of marbles. The best teams such as PSG, Bayern Munich, Man City and Real Madrid will have 11 marbles, and this scales down to the worst teams who are Auckland City, Monterrey, Mamelodi, Sundowns, etc. who are on 5. You can see them all on screen right now to see how they are broken down. So in each of the matches, these teams will have that many marbles to battle through the course, and then the most across the line at the end will be the winner of the match, or a draw, whichever it may be. There are also 12 different courses to represent the 12 different stadiums in this, so every single match will be played with the correct stadium as it would be in real life. I've done that because I'm a bit of a, sucker for details. This is what I do. So every single one will be played on the correct stadium as such as we go through it, and then we'll play this out until we get a winner at the end of the tournament. Who will it be? You have to watch all the videos to find out. Anyway, let's crack on. But if you could do me a massive favour and like and subscribe before we start, that'd be amazing. Cheers. It's time for the opening match of the 2025 Club World Cup, and we're at the Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. It's Ahly versus Inter Miami in this opening game. Who will take the spoils in this opening game? Inter Miami have the slight edge with one more marble in this tournament than Ahly have got, but will they get the opening? Will they get an opening win here? Ahly marbles are bombing down this course early doors here, and this is not looking great for Inter Miami already. But we know, if you follow the Marble Premier League, we all know that results are never predictable in this game. Can Inter Miami get one along across the line? This is a horrible little obstacle here at the end. Who will drop across the line? These guys won't. Inter Miami have got a chance here to get the first goal, and they're going to steal it. It's 1-0 Inter Miami. Will there be a comeback here for Ahly? There won't be now by the look of it. Can any of these Inter Miami marbles cross the line? It's going to be 2-0. It's 2-1. It's 2-2. Which way is this going to drop? It's going to finish 2-2. Not a great result for either team. This one finishes Ahly 2, Inter Miami 2. It's the opening match from Group C. It's Bayern Munich versus Auckland City, live from the TQL Stadium in Cincinnati here. Bayern Munich, one of the 4 11 marble teams in this tournament, along with Paris Saint-Germain, Man City and Real Madrid, while Auckland City are in the lowest category of the weakest teams, down with just 5 marbles. It would be an almighty effort for Auckland to get anything out of this game. Can they manage it? And they've got one across the line very quickly here through the second obstacle. This could genuinely be danger for what is this marble doing? This marble's gone very weird. They could be in trouble here, Bayern, though, because there's only 2 marbles down here. Bayern Munich would be not want to be dropping points to Auckland City in that opening match. And where are the Bayern Munich marbles? They've got more than twice as many marbles as Auckland City. But they are genuinely struggling here to get them down the course. And this could be a problem for Bayern Munich if Auckland get one across the line, because they've got no second marble there at all still, Bayern Munich. They're going to be praying for some backup. There's 2 Auckland marbles versus the 1 Bayern Munich marble. Now there's some more coming down the course. They could do with the first goal to Bayern, because they could be in genuine trouble here. Oh, it's 1-0 Auckland City. It's 1-1. It's 2-1 Bayern. Will they now get this one over the line? It's going to be close. I think they're going to be all right now. It's 3-1 Bayern Munich. They should be safe now. They are indeed. This opener in Group C finishes Bayern Munich 3, Auckland City 1. The opening match of Group B, and one of the biggest games within this group stage is Paris Saint-Germain Paris Saint-Germain versus Atletico Madrid, the newly crowned Champions League winners, against another very decent team in Atletico Madrid here. Can PSG get this one across the line and get their Club World Cup campaign off to a flyer here, or Atletico Madrid cause them some issues in this opening game? This is going to be a close one. Whoever gets that first little flick across the line there is going to put pressure on, because there's not many marbles down just yet. Madrid not making it there. Can PSG get the little loop across? They can indeed. Will that be enough here? There's 9 seconds countdown on. Can PSG get an opening win in Group C? It's 2-0 PSG. It's looking fairly comfortable now, surely barring an almighty turnaround at the end. It's not going to be solid opener for PSG here. This one finishes Paris Saint-Germain 2, Atletico Madrid 0. It's the second game of Group here, live from the MetLife Stadium in New York. Here it's Palmeiras versus Porto. 2 8 marble teams, both looking to get their campaign underway with a win here in what's a pretty tricky group, with all the marbles in that group fairly close. Palmeiras and Porto on 8 marbles, Inter Miami on 7 and Ahly on 6. The draw from Ahly and Inter Miami so far this week means they'll be involved I don't know, any points early in the first game gives any team a chance of qualifying here. So that won't be an awful result for Miami or Ahly, but equally they've got the hardest teams to play for the pair of them. This match is big. The winner here could well be the group winner, so a huge game between Palmeiras and Porto as they storm their way down this course, and it's Porto leading the way right now with just one Palmeiras marble coming down with these two Porto marbles. Who will get across the line first here? There was a Palmeiras marble not too far behind though. It's Palmeiras across the line first. Can they get this one across the line? The clock is ticking. It's 2-1 now to Palmeiras. It's 2-2. Is there time for a winner for either team here? No, there isn't. This one finishes Palmeiras 2, Porto 2. Both games drawn in the openers in Group A. It's the second match from Group B, live from the Lumen Field in Seattle. It's Botafogo versus Seattle Sounders. A huge match for both of these teams with PSG and Atletico Madrid in their group. Both of these teams will need a win here to have any chance realistically progressing, and they have to hope they can somehow pull off some kind of almighty result, probably against Atletico Madrid, given they lost their opening game against PSG. A draw here will probably do neither of these two teams any good at all, and we'll probably see them out. No guarantee, it's marble race, anything can happen. But realistically, probably needs to be a victory here for one of the two teams, and the loser, you'd already assume, would probably be going home at this early stage, given they've got to still face PSG and Atletico Madrid, as mentioned. Anyway, it's Botafogo making the early running here, but they've not yet got through. There's no breakthrough goal here just yet for anybody. They can't get through. It's Botafogo now, and there's a 9-second countdown on. It's 1-1. It's 2-1. It's 2-2. There's goals galore. It's 3-2 Seattle Sounders. Will there be any more? No, there won't. Seattle Sounders steal this one. This one finishes Botafogo 2, Seattle Sounders 3. It's the opening game from Group D, live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Here it's Chelsea versus Los Angeles. Chelsea's group favourites in this one with their 9 marbles. Los Angeles with 7 marbles have a decent chance here, but they've got an 8 marble Flamengo in their team, and therefore they need to try and keep this one close at least, because you never know, this group could be, some of these groups with just 3 games, goal difference could be key. They're not going to want to get battered, but Chelsea marbles storming their way in this course. They've got a bit stuck here on the second obstacle, and somehow LA have got through first there. Don't know how they have, but now they've got stuck as well. This obstacle causing all sorts of issues. They're now down to the final obstacle here. Chelsea down here first. Can they get an early goal and put some pressure on what looks like the only LA marble that's anywhere near at the moment? No. LA, can they cause a surprise in the opening game here? LA, any kind of result here for LA would be a right bonus. They may get the opening goal here. Can they get one across the line? They're hitting yellow 3 in a row. That's rare on this obstacle. Now there's LA marbles, not quite galore, but there's a few down. They've got a chance. They can't get across the line. They have now. Could Chelsea be in trouble here in the opening game? Where are Chelsea? They're in all sorts of trouble here. Can they get one across the line? A point wouldn't be awful for them. It's 1-1. Is there going to be a winner in this game? There isn't. Not a great opening game for Chelsea there. This one finishes Chelsea 1, LAFC 1. They will definitely be the happier team. We are back at the Hard Rock Stadium at Miami for the second match of Group C between Boca Juniors and Benfica. Already seen Bayern Munich beat Auckland City in this group reasonably comfortably, then 3-1. Who will win this one? These two teams only separated by 1 marble. We've got Benfica on 8 marbles. We've got Boca Juniors on 7. A win here for either team would put them in a good position, and anyone who can then go on and beat Auckland will probably be the second qualifying team. You'd assume Bayern Munich would win this group. So again, a massive match here. This could determine who finished second. So we've got a lot coming down here. Benfica could do an early one because there's a lot of Boca marbles following. Benfica across the line first. It's 1-1. Will any more cross the line? Boca Juniors makes it 2-1. There's time for Benfica. There may still be time if they're really quick. There may be time. It's 2-2. Late equaliser from Benfica. They'll take that in the end. This one finishes Boca Juniors 2, Benfica 2. We are live from the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia here with the second group game from Group D. It's Flamengo versus ES Tunis. And having seen Chelsea and Los Angeles only managing 1-1 draw earlier, this one is going to be huge for these two teams. A win for either team here could put them top of the league, at least temporarily. Top of the group, I should say, temporarily. A bigger ask for ES Tunis with just 5 marbles here, while Flamengo have got 8. Flamengo could put themselves in a very good position should they be able to win this one. ES Tunis are going to need to fluke some results from somewhere probably to get through this group. They are the weakest team in it. Can they get an early goal here and put some pressure on this group in general? A win here for them would really mess this group up quite a lot. So let's see if they can get one across the line. They've got some good momentum. Will it hop across the line? It won't. But the Flamengo marble has, and now there's pressure on Tunis, and they've not got one across the line. There's 6 seconds. Will any of these make it? There's a load of marbles coming. Will any make it across the line? It's 1-1. It's a quite shock and surprising equaliser there, right at the end. There's drop points for Flamengo though. This one finishes Flamengo 1, ES Tunis 1. We are live from the MetLife Stadium in New York for the opening game of Group F. It's Fluminese versus Borussia Dortmund. Fluminese with 8 marbles, Borussia Dortmund with 9 marbles. This is going to be an almightily close battle here, and you would fancy these two teams to be the teams who would qualify from this group. So this match could determine who wins the group. Should, of course, there be no surprises along the way, either Ulsan or Mamelodi Sundowns. Of course, anything's possible. There's only 3 group games. Anything can happen in marble race. So let's see who gets through this one and see if Borussia Dortmund can start their campaign well here with a solid win on their opening group game. 2 marbles down here early, slowly making their way down this course. If they can get a clear run at the bottom here, there'll be immediate pressure on Fluminese though. They've got to. Oh, I thought they got through. They haven't. And for every slip up, it gives Fluminese a chance to get some marbles down. Now there's 3 Fluminese marbles to Borussia Dortmund's 2. And who's going to get the first goal here and start that countdown going? It's Borussia Dortmund. There's an almighty amount of marbles lining up though. This could be any result still at this moment in time. Oh, Fluminese cannot get one across the line. I still feel there could be a late equaliser. No, it was just too late. They nearly got one across the line at the end, but it was too late. A narrow victory here. This one finishes Fluminese 0, Borussia Dortmund 1. We are live from the Lumen Field, Seattle, with the opening group game from Group E. It's River Plate versus Urawa Diamonds here, and it's a big game for both these teams. And River Plate, one of the favourites in this group to qualify. And with them and Inter Milan, you would expect to go through from this group, but they will not want to have any slip-ups. Urawa Red Diamonds are the weakest team in this group with just 5 marbles. River Plate on 8 marbles. Monterrey sitting in there with 5 as well, and Inter Milan sitting on 10 marbles. So massive favourites Inter Milan and River Plate to qualify from this group. But will it happen to be that way? We don't know. This is an unpredictable tournament. Anything can happen. But there are a couple of River Plate marbles here ahead of the Urawa Red Diamonds marbles right now. So they've got numbers in their favour. But will that lead to enough goals to see this one home for them? We don't know. Anything's possible. There's an almighty amount of River Plate marbles down here. Surely they're going to get the opening goal. They have. It's 1-0. It's 1-1 though. And this could get a bit nervous. Can they get another one across the line? There's almighty chaos here. This could be some drop points if they're not careful. They can't get one across the line. This is really bad for River Plate. They've not made it. Drop points in a shock result here for River Plate. This one finishes River Plate 1, Urawa Red Diamonds 1. We are live at the Inter & Co Stadium in Orlando for the second Group F game between Ulsan HD and Mamelodi Sundowns, the 2 weakest teams in the group. They are up against Fluminese and Borussia Dortmund in this group, with Fluminese losing their opening game narrowly. A win here for either of these teams will give them at least an outside chance of qualification, although they are going to be relying on pulling off some kind of surprise result, probably against Fluminese to get there. We'll see. Both these marbles, all these marbles, storming down the course so far. A couple for Mamelodi Sundowns here. They've got the lead at the moment in this one. If they get the lead, you need to make it count. They need to get across the line early. They are the 5 marble team, the weakest team in this group. Ulsan not much stronger with 6 marbles, to be fair. So whichever team, a team has to win this one for qualification, or for any chance of qualification, I think. I don't think a draw will be enough for either of these 2 teams. Oh, Mamelodi was so close there to get across the line. Didn't quite make it across the jump. And this is a nervous one. There's no goals yet. Firing blanks. Mamelodi Sundowns are across the line now. It's 1-0 to them. It's 1-1. The clock is ticking. Will there be a winner? There's a lot of marbles coming down from Mamelodi. Can any of them make it across the line? They can't. Will there be a late winner here? No, there won't. The result they didn't want, really, both teams. This one finishes Ulsan HD 1, Mamelodi Sundowns 1. We are live from the Rose Bowl Stadium in Los Angeles here with the second group match from Group E. It's Monterrey versus Inter Milan, with River Plate and Urawa Red Diamonds surprisingly drawing 1-1 in the opening game. Gives Inter Milan an immediate chance to get 2 points clear at the top of this group after just 1 game. But Monterrey, wow, with just 5 marbles compared to Inter Milan's 10, have got a blindingly good start here. If one of these guys can cross the line here at the first attempt, Milan could be in a bit of trouble. They've not managed it there. If they can get one across the line earlier, they've got a chance in Monterrey. They shouldn't have. If this works, if this timing works for them here, and it has, Inter Milan could be up in for an almighty upset. Oh, they've blagged 2 across the line in quick succession. They've recovered themselves, but it's not over yet. There could still be a chance here in Monterrey. They need one across very quick now, though. It's not going to be the case. Inter Milan just scraped through this one, but it was a good fight there from Monterrey. This one finishes Monterrey 1, Inter Milan 2. We are live from the Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, for the opening group game of Group G. It's Man City versus Wydad. A big group here for 2 of these teams. Juventus and Man City will be battling to win this group, with Ahly and Wydad AC both significantly weaker. Man City 11 marble team, favourites for the group. Juventus on 10 marbles, Ahly on 6, and Wydad on just 5. So these 2 teams, Wydad and Al Ain, are the 2 teams in this group who would be almost guaranteed to finish third and fourth, you'd assume, barring a shock result. But they have got 2 marbles down here. They've only got 5 marbles compared to Man City's 11, and they've got 2 shots at this early on. And if they can get some momentum here, this could be an almighty shock. Oh my word, they've got one across the line. Man City need an equaliser quickly here. They could be in legit trouble here. Can they get anything across the line? They haven't. They might get one back. Not a great opener for Man City, this one, because it ends 1-1. A shock result in this one. This one finishes Manchester City 1, Wydad AC 1. We are live from the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami with the opening group game of Group H. Is Real Madrid versus Al Hilal. Real Madrid, one of the favourites of this tournament, one of the 4-11 marble teams, and there's Al Hilal on 8 marbles. Not a bad number of marbles, and they've got a reasonable chance of doing reasonably well in this tournament as well. Albeit they've got a tough group with Pachuca and also Red Bull Salzburg in there as well. So they will be looking to get points early as they can in this tournament. But Real Madrid is not the team you want to be facing first in the tournament if you want to get points on the board. But we know this part of the obstacle at the bottom is notoriously tricky to get across the line. And Al Hilal have got the opening goal here. And Madrid, are they going to equalise because the Al Hilal marbles helped out? But they've gone across again. It's 2-1, it's 2-2. Is there a chance for one more here? There's going to be. Al Hilal make it 3-2. They've won it. No way. It's a shock opening victory here in the group. What even group is this? Group H. It's finished here. Real Madrid 2, Al Hilal 3. Unbelievable scenes. It's the second group match from Group H, and we are live from the TQL Stadium in Cincinnati. It's Pachuca versus Red Bull Salzburg, and with Al Hilal just surprising the whole world with their 3-2 victory over Real Madrid, this group has now completely opened up, and suddenly Pachuca and Red Bull Salzburg are really alive to the opportunities they may now have with Real Madrid dropping points in that first game. A massive game this one now. Whoever wins this one has genuinely got a reasonable chance of qualifying if Real Madrid were to drop any more points in their last 2 games. What is this doing? This part of this obstacle is causing all sorts of issues today. I don't know what's going on here, but it is Pachuca coming down this course first here. And indeed second as well. They've got a good chance. They're taking this one to Red Bull Salzburg. Red Bull Salzburg with 7 marbles in this group. Pachuca with 6. If they can get through this, Pachuca, they are the weakest team in this group with the 6 marbles. If they can get one across the line here, they could put huge pressure on this group and really potentially cause upsets in this group down the line. But Red Bull Salzburg squeezed through at the first opportunity, making it 1-0, 2-0, clinical finishing here from Red Bull. And Pachuca now suddenly, their chance looks gone here. This one is going to finish 2-0 by the look of it. It is indeed. This one finishes Pachuca 0, Red Bull Salzburg 2. We are live from the Audi Field, Washington, with this second Group G game between Ahly and Juventus. And after a surprise draw between Man City and Wydad AC, this group's wide open right now, although Juventus look to be taking this one to Ahly early on here. Marble storming through to Juventus. They want to get this one done and dusted. They want to get top of the league after the first round of group games here. But we all know there have been some surprise results already in these opening group games. Will there be any more here? The number of Juventus marbles coming down the course should say no. But equally, only one has got to this bottom stage so far, and Ahly have got in a second. There is a chance for them. They need to be very clinical with their finishing though, because they're only going to get one chance. It's dropped the wrong way. You would fancy Juventus now, with that marble dropping that way, are going to have this in the bag. There's no other Ahly marbles in sight. There's one up there, but I don't think it'll get her in time. It's 2-0. This one needs to put his afterburners on. Not going to make it. A comfortable victory here in the opening match for Juventus. This one finishes Ahly 0, Juventus 2. So here's a quick look at the group tables after the first round of group games. Mostly as expected across the board. There are a couple of surprise draws, but the real shock was Real Madrid losing there to Al Hilal. 3-2 losers there for them. They are going to need to get at least 4 points, if not more, from their last 2 games now to qualify out of the group stages. I'm sure they'll do it, but it's putting a bit more pressure on them. Anyway, if you enjoyed this one, please do make sure you smash like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll be back very soon for the next round of group games imminently on my channel. Please come and check them out too. Thanks for watching this one, everybody. Cheers all. Bye.